Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for yoga tonight. So for our reflection, I've chosen what came across as an email from Judith Hanson Lassiter, who's one of the great American yoga teachers. She started teaching in the 70s and kind of her background was in physical therapy, and she's led the way for so many of us. So here's something she sent out this week. What we all need right now is to create a little space to let go of our busyness, to let go of our fear about the state of the world, to let go of our impatience and hurried life. This is not the letting go of forgetting, ignoring, or running away. Rather, this is letting go of the habit of always allowing our mind to live in the future. Every day, let us choose a few minutes to let go of the future so we can discover the present moment. In the present, we have the spaciousness to hold our fears gently, to breathe softly, to let the glorious autumn light and colorful leaves bring us joy. We have the spaciousness to remember goodness, kindness, and hope. For now, let's just breathe in the moment, just dance with the breath. When you shift your consciousness to the present moment, you'll feel so much better. When you shift your consciousness, everyone around you will feel it as well. When you shift your consciousness, the world will shift with you. Literally, this is the gift you bring to the world, your true present self. So let's sit, find our breath. I'm going to let someone into the class. And so here we are. We were just talking about letting go of our need to be busy, our need to plan, our need to be into the future, and find our present moment right now. So find a comfortable seat. Bring your hands in front of your legs and just hug in just enough so that your spine feels nice and tall. You can feel your sitting bones, your mat, on your floor, or on your chair. You can feel the top of your head, the crown of your head, leading the way up. Once you find that nice, tall posture, just let your hands rest in your lap. And follow your breath. And just notice when you inhale, when you exhale. Be with our breath, just the way it is. Notice if anything changes or shifts. You can be with your breath right here in this moment. Let's see if we can bring our breath or make our breath a little bit deeper, a little bit longer. So let your tummy soften and round as you breathe in. And then draw in towards your spine as you breathe out. You can put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Inhale, feel the roundness. And as you exhale, draw those core muscles in. Try that. Let's do 2 more breaths like this. Now this time, as you breathe in, let your tummy round. Then feel the breath coming right into your top hand as well. Feel it coming into your upper chest. And as you exhale, feel the upper chest release, and then your core muscles. Let's do that again. So, feeling it all the way down, feeling that lifting all the way into your upper chest, and then exhaling, letting go. Upper chest, belly. Good. Let's take 2 more breaths like this. Now, if you'd like to pretend that you're blowing bubbles as holding up that little bubble wand, it'll help you to extend your exhale. So breathe in all the way up here, and as you breathe out, you can make a little space between your lips. Imagine the bubbles. And let's do 2 more of those breaths. Big inhale, and then exhale, expand. And be sure to inhale and exhale at your own pace. This is your practice. So honor your body. But let's all take 1 more breath like this together, and then we'll add movement. All right. All right, bring your hands in front of your legs, and as you inhale, bring your chest forward, lift your chin, and as you exhale, round your back and tuck your chin in. Inhaling, coming forward. Exhaling, rounding and tucking. Let's do that 2 more times. So starting to move the spine. And now bring your arms down beside you. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, interlace your fingers and bring your hands behind your head. Let's try that again. So inhale, reach your arms up and overhead, interlace your fingers, and if you're supporting the back of your head as you exhale. Let's try that 1 more time. Inhaling the arms up. Good. Now bring your right hand down. Your left hand can stay behind your head if you'd like, or it can come all the way overhead. But we're taking a bend to the right. So you can lift your elbow, you can lift your arm. And you can try both and see what feels better right now in your body. Feel the spaciousness on the left side. Take 1 more breath here. And then let's sit up and interlace your hands behind your head and maybe hug in and lift up. Good. All right, now we're going to let the left hand come down, and you can keep your right hand right where it is as we take a bend to the left. Feel the space on the right side. Maybe lift that arm up, whatever feels better to you at this side. Doing that, exhaling through rounded lips. Let's take 1 more breath here. And then come on up to sitting. And let's take left hand to right knee, right fingertips behind. Sit nice and tall. Lift your right fingertips, help you to lift the spine nice and tall, and then take a turn to the right. As you're breathing, think about softening the tops of your shoulders. Notice how this feels in the inside. So taking a turn to the right, this tall spine. Let's take 2 more breaths. And then come around and face the front. Now we're going to take right hand to left knee, left fingertips behind, so your spine is nice and tall. And turning to the left. Breathe in and out, let the tops of your shoulders soften. Take 1 more breath. Then come back and face the front. Let's make some circles with the body. And just note that we've just moved the spine in 6 directions. Forward, back, bending side and side, and turning side, side. Continue to make some circles. Make circles in the other direction. And when you're ready, we're going to come to hands and knees. So put yourself in the position where you can come to hands and knees. Feel free, if your knees are sore, to make a little fold in your mat for a little more cushion, or to put a folded blanket under your knees. And when you're ready to come to hands and knees, let your knees be under your hips and your wrists under your shoulders, and then walk your hands up an inch or 2. You turn your toes under, spread your fingers. You're ready to breathe up and down the spine. So on your inhale, lift your tailbone, lift your chin. As you exhale, round your spine, round your back, and tuck your chin. Let the movement start at the base of your spine and move up towards your neck. Inhale, your spine is arching to the floor. As you exhale, the spine is rounding up to the ceiling. And 1 more exhale. Good. Now, let's stay rounded in and lift the right knee up kind of towards your nose. It's not going to touch the nose, but we're just lifting the right knee up. Next time you inhale, the right leg come back. And maybe lift up a little bit, lifting your chin, and then exhale, bend your knee, curl in, and inhale, straighten that right leg, give it a little lift if that feels okay. Exhale, bending in. Inhale back. Let's do that movement 1 more time. Exhale, bending in. Inhale back. Good. Good. Now let your right toes come to the floor, come to the mat. Good. Press through the sole of your right foot. And we're going to turn to the right. So you're going to see my back. Turn to the right. Let your right foot come down. You might pivot on the left. And that right arm wants to come up. So let's let it come up. Oh. Good. Take 1 more breath here. Feel that rising of the inhale, softening of the exhale, and then bring that right hand down. But keep your right leg behind you. We're going to take that right leg and cross it to the left, behind the left foot. Your toes are down, foot is flexed. Look over your left shoulder. See if you can see that right foot. Breathe. Let's take one more breath. Is that lengthening from your right shoulder to your heel? Good. And now bring the right leg back and the right knee next to the left. And let's bring your hips down towards your heels. Stretch your arms forward. Feel that release in child's pose. But feel free to let your arms come down to rest your forehead. Notice how you're feeling. Notice this present moment and how it might be different from when we started. Okay, when you're ready, let's come back to hands and knees. And we're going to lift the left knee up and kind of curl your chin in towards that knee. Find your next exhale. And then as you inhale, straighten that leg behind you. Maybe give it a little lift if that feels good. Exhale, bend the knee, curl in. Inhale, expand. Lengthen. Exhale, coming in. Do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And this time, inhale, lift it up. And as you exhale, let your left toes come down, but keep the legs straight behind you. Good. All right, now we're going to turn to the left. So you're going to let your left foot come down. You can pivot on your right knee. That left arm just wants to come up. So let's honor that arm and lift the left arm up. Feel all the places where you're expanding in your body. If you want to bring your arm down, you can't honor your body. Come where it feels good to you. You can put your hand on your waist. And then let's bring that left arm back down. Turn to face your mat again. Good. We're still lengthening through that left leg. And now we're going to move it to the right. Bring it behind your right leg. And then look over your right shoulder. See if you can see your foot. Take 3 more breaths right here. And maybe you can feel from your left shoulder down to your heel. Lengthening. When you're ready, bring that left knee back to next to the right. Let's bring the hips down. Oh. Find the stretch that feels good in your body. Sometimes our bodies know where they need to go to release something. So you can tune in and honor your body. Not going into pain or discomfort. And let's come back up to hands and knees. We're going to turn our toes under. And let's see if we can come up just a little bit. Bend your knees. Your heels are approach the floor. They don't need to come to the floor. So we're coming into kind of a bent knee, downward dog. Let your back, let your hips go back. So you're feeling the expansion in your upper back, your arms. Good. Keeping your knees bent, you can walk them forward a little bit till your whole, both of your feet are on the floor, and then let your hands come back. We're in a forward bend right now. And reach your arms forward, keeping your knees bent. Breathing. And now bring your hands behind your knees. Let your chest rest on your thighs. Maybe let your head be heavy. When you're ready, we're going to press into the feet, press into your feet, press into your feet. Let your arms come up and overhead, and then Reach your arms down by your sides. Okay. Good. And take whatever clothing adjustment, hair adjustment you might need. You need to shake out the legs, shake out the arms, kind of loosen up the body. Good. After all that controlled movement and breathe, just let your arms go from side to side. Let your body loosen, let your hips, your arms go from side to side. And then let the movement come to an end. And so your ankles are under your knees and under your front of the hips. Okay, so we're going to inhale the arms up and overhead. And then exhale, bring your right arm down. Left arm is overhead. Press down with that left foot and feel that expansion on the left side of your body. Maybe looking up at that left hand and down at your mat. All right, reach that right arm up. Both arms are up and overhead. Maybe one up and then the other. And then lower the left. So now we're leaning to the left, right arm overhead, pressing down with the right foot and feeling that expansion on the right side of the body. And then come back with your arms up and overhead. We're going to reach the arms down and around and come into chair pose. Bring the hands in front. Hands are going to face each other. Fingers are spread. Like we're sitting in a chair. Your knees and your hips are bent. Inhale, come back up. And let's come back into chair again. So we're going to exhale the arms down and around and come into chair and take a couple breaths here. And then let's come back with the arms overhead. And this time, we're going to, on the exhale, we're going to bend the knees and then fold your fingertips down. As if your fingertips could touch your mat or the floor. So we're taking a forward fold. But then we're going to press in and bring your arms back up and overhead. Bring your hands in front of you. Let your arms soften, relax. We're going to do those movements with the breath. And every time we inhale, our arms are going to be up and overhead. And then we're going to exhale, bending to the right side, back up, nice and straight. Exhale, bending to the left side. Inhale, arms up and straight overhead. Exhale into chair. Come back with the arms overhead. And then exhale with the bending forward. Inhale back up. Let's try it and see how it works. And just go where it feels good to you. So, but we're moving with our breath and see how that feels on the inside. So inhale, arms up and overhead. And exhale, taking a side bend to the right. Inhale, up and overhead. Exhale to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to chair. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Fingers maybe touch the floor. Big inhale, up and overhead. Exhale to the right. Inhale, lifting up to the left. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale to chair. Inhale, big inhale up. And exhale, fold and fold. Good. Let's do that one more time. And just follow your own pace. Stay in one of the positions longer, that's fine. Whenever you're ready, let's take a pause. Notice how you feel. You're moving with the breath in a flow. Just notice how that feels on the inside. Okay, so now we're going to take a wider step and let your right toes face the short end of your mat, and your left toes are just going to turn in slightly. We're going to use some new movements to build our warrior two on the right. So this time, bring your arms out to a T, and as you bend the knee, the arms come up and overhead, and then straighten your leg, let your arms come out to the side. So inhale, bend, lift your arms up. Exhale, arms out, and knee is straight. Inhale, bending, arms overhead. Exhale. Good. Let's do that one more time. Let's take a couple breaths here. We're gonna bend the knee. We're going to arrive at our warrior. Palms are down, fingers are spread, arms are shoulder height. Feel as if your legs could energetically come together underneath you. So it doesn't look like anything is moving. Those inner thighs are feeling the sensation of movement. So now we're going to let your left hand come to the back of your head. And then inhale, lift the right arm up. It's like with the reverse warrior. And now we're going to straighten that knee and bring the right arm down and left elbow up. Good. So this time we're going to bend the knee. Right arm's coming up, left elbow down. Exhale, coming out of it, folding over that way. Let's do that one more time. It's a different way of doing reverse warrior. Exhaling down. Your warrior again. Now we're going to find a different way of doing side angle. So we're going to bring the right hand behind the head. And this time we're going to fold over, put the left arm up, and then straighten with the arms out. So right hand behind the head, left arm up. Exhale, straightening. Let's do that one more time. Lengthening on the left side, bending the right knee. Good. Now bring your hands to your waist. Before we do the left, just kind of let yourself move from the right knee to the left. The right knee. And now let's get the shoulders in. Right knee, left shoulder. Left knee, right shoulder. Getting a little turn spot as you come over to the side. You can have your hands on your knees or your thighs. Let you go. Any tension. Begin to bring yourself back up. And let's step the feet together, kind of walk it out. Now step your feet wide again. Let your left toes turn to the short end of your mat. And your right toes turn in just a little bit. Your right heel could go out a little bit. All right, we're going to build our warrior two on the left leg. So start with your arms out. Your hands are shoulder height. And then we're going to inhale, bring the hands overhead, and exhale, bring them to shoulder height as we straighten the left knee. So inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, straightening and letting go. Inhale, bring your arms up. Bending the knee, exhale with your arms. You can bring them all the way down if you like. Inhale, bending arms overhead. Exhale down. Let's do that one more time. And then find your warrior. So arms are shoulder height, looking over the left fingertips. Palms are down, fingers are spread. Feeling that energetic leg movement that you can't see with your eyes, but you can feel with your muscles. And also notice if your shoulders are curling in. See if you can, the tops of your shoulders soften in to your back. 2 more breaths. Small. All right, we're going to reverse warrior, and we're going to do it with different arm movements. So bring your right hand behind your head, and then bring the left arm up as we curl up, and then bring that left arm down, straightening the knee, and we exhale. Inhale, bending the knee, lifting the left arm. Exhale, straightening the knee, looking down. Let's do that one more time. Back to warrior. This time we're going to do side angle pose, but we're going to bring your left hand behind your head. Good. So we're going to bring the right arm overhead. Take an inhale here. Exhale, straightening the knee, bringing the right arm down. Inhaling, sliding over to the left. Exhale, straightening and softening down. Let's do that 2 more times. So inhale, exhale. Let both of your arms come down. Step your feet together. Work it out a little bit. We're going to inhale the arms up and overhead. And exhale, bend your knees, bend at your waist, let your fingertips pull forward. Walk your fingertips forward and let one knee come down and then the other, and then come around to side. We're going to bring the legs in front. And we're going to come into kind of a lengthened, elongated version of cobbler pose. With cobbler pose, we have our feet together, our knees are bent, but we're going to bring our legs forward a little bit. So sit nice and tall. Bring your hands behind your back and see if you can kind of lean back and lift your chin. And take a couple breaths here. And now bring your hands forward and fold over. And take a couple breaths here. Let's do that again. Bring your hands around behind. Lift your chest, lift across your collarbones. Opening in front. And we're taking a couple breaths here. And we're going to fold forward. So bring your hands in front. And you can fold your feet and your chin down. Now, bring your hands outside of your knees and bring your knees up and together. So your knees bent in front of you. And bring your hands behind your back again. Let's do that again. So we're going to inhale, open across your collarbones. Taking a couple breaths here. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Everything goes. Let's do that one more time. So fingertips out to the side or behind you, lifting across the collarbones, lifting your gaze, where your eyes can be closed. And then when you're ready, fold and over. A couple breaths here. When you're ready, let's come down to lying on your back. Good. So all the way down, lying on your back. Oh. Your arms come by your side. Connect to the feeling of being here in this present moment. And maybe starting to feel that sense of gravity or that feeling of gravity. Your body is going to soften and let go. All right, we're going to bring the feet together. Point your toes up, arms back and overhead. Lengthen from the soles of your feet to your fingertips. Take a couple of breaths here. Not holding your breath, but nice breaths. Now, bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your legs, roll side to side. Everything up. Now bring your arms out. You can bend the elbows if you'd like. Arms out to the side. We're going to inhale, knees up, exhale. Let your legs start to go to the right, not all the way, just go halfway. Inhale, bring your knees up to face the ceiling. Exhale, bring your legs halfway to the right. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, way to the left. Let's do that one more time. Oh, and then let your feet come to the floor with your knees bent. We'll do a couple rounds of bridge pose. Bring one arm overhead at a time, or bring both arms, or leave your arms by your side. It's up to you. See how it goes. So you're on the floor as we inhale. Roll from the base of your spine, rolling up along your spine. And then you exhale, roll back down. Inhale, rolling up. Exhale, rolling back down. Inhaling up. Exhaling. Let's do two more. And then when you're done, let your knees go side to side like windshield wipers. So we're going to bring the right knee in towards your chest and let your right ankle rest right above your left knee. Take that right hand and kind of massage your right thigh a little bit. And let your arms come out to the side, and we're going to roll to the left. See if you can let that right foot come to the floor. Feel free to adjust your legs in whatever way feels good in your body right now. So we're rolling over to the left. The legs can be crossed. Across the thigh. Whatever feels beneficial to you. Or exhale here. And then as you inhale, come back up. Let the right foot come down. Let your knees go side to side. Now we're going to lift the left foot off the floor, hug that leg into your chest, and then let your left ankle cross right above the right knee. Down. And as your arms come out to the side, we're going to roll to the right. To the right. Aiming to get that right foot down, make any adjustments with your legs. Feel beneficial to you. Like feel this in your hip, thigh, the bigger muscles of the legs. Stay soft. Take 2 more breaths. Feeling yourself letting go. Now when you're ready, roll back onto your back. Let that left foot come down. Let your knees go side to side. And now let your knees go out to each side and the soles of your feet together. Arms and rest out to the sides. Take 6 breaths in this restful position. See how you feel. Let your body soften. The inner thigh soften. Take 2 more breaths here. Bring your hands outside your thighs, so the outer part of your thighs, and let your hands help your knees to come back up and face the ceiling. And then when you're ready, we're going to lengthen the one leg and then the other. Your legs be mat distant apart. Your feet are pointing towards the corners of your mat, small edge of your mat. Arms by your side with your palms up. Walk you through the relaxation. Guide you through relaxation. Feel the parts of you that are supported by your mat. Feeling that gentle gravitational pull. This place is soft. Your body is letting go. Bring your awareness to the muscles in your face, the muscles around your eyes. Soft. This is along your jaw. Soften. Take rest. Muscles in your cheeks, and your lips, your mouth. Maybe your lips separate a little bit. And then bring your awareness back to your right shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, right wrist, and hand. Let your right arm feel soft and take rest. And then bring that inner guide to your left shoulder, elbow, your lower left arm, wrist, that left arm, soft and heavy. And take breaths. And your inner guide, back, forward, lower back. Awareness to your right hip, thigh, knee, right ankle. Make that whole right leg heavy and soft. Take rest. Now bring awareness to your left hip, thigh, knee, left leg, whole left leg. Soften and heavy. Take rest. Just any place in your body. It's not letting go. Bring your awareness there. Bring your breath there. Encourage it to soften. To take rest. Give yourself permission. Take rest for the next few minutes. And go. to bring the awareness back to your breath. You can feel the spaciousness of the inhale, softness of the exhale. And find some movement in your fingers and your toes. Let your head slowly turn to the right, to the left. Bring your arms back overhead. And let's take an inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. Feel free to make a sound. As a yawn, as a sigh. Let's do that again. So inhale and exhale. Now taking your time, bring yourself back up to a comfortable seat. So feel free to roll onto one side or the other. Bend your knees, to press your hands down. Moving nice and slow. And then let's once again bring one hand to your chest, the other hand to your tummy. Feel yourself breathe. Right back to the words from Judith Hanson Lassiter. Just breathe in the moment, dancing with the breath. Shift your consciousness to the present moment. You feel better, and everybody around you will feel it as well. When you shift your consciousness to the present moment, the world will shift with you, literally. This is the gift that you bring to the world, your true present self. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. The spirit in me honors the spirit in each of you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for yoga tonight. Thank you for being here. And may the tools of yoga, the things we do in our yoga class, off the mat, into your life, may they help you to enhance your own well-being, your own sense of yourself in this world at this time, in the present.